YouTube, what is up? So, the good folks over at Crave sent me over a couple of their dual layer cases for my iPhone 17 Pro Max. Now, I used the Craves last year and I did like them. Dual layer, shock resistant, they've got MagSafe. However, there is one thing that on them that I, don't really care for. But just because I don't dig it doesn't mean that you're not gonna dig it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Speaking of digging things, I would really dig it if you would sub to my channel, smash that like button, and what do you say? Let's get into these Crave Cases. So I've got some Crave Cases here. What do I got here? I got the navy, and I have got the forest green, and I've also got black. Now they do have a berry color, but when they sent these out to me, they were out of stock at the time, but I do believe they're back in stock on Amazon. I'll leave a link down in the description. These cases run you about 20 bucks, which isn't too bad. I have been running the navy, which I did enjoy. This has already been out of the box because I've been running with it. And let's go ahead and take out these other ones. What do we got? The green, the forest green, bois.
Oh, that boy ain't right.
And the black here. Let's take a look. Come on, you bad boy. This is me. This isn't the packaging. This is me being me. Ha! You know me. Phew.
That boy ain't right.
And there is the black. Very nice. Very good coloring. I don't know, which one let's do the green one. We'll set these off to the side. It's got that dual layer, the hard shell TPU here on the back, and then the softer silicone here on the inside, and there you can see the MagSafe. And if you do separate it, just make sure you pop it all back in. And this on the inside is that softer silicone back here. You've got your volume up and down buttons and your precise cutouts and your action or your sleep to wake. Here's the thing. This, for me, with the capture button being out for a year or so now from the 16s, there's case manufacturers that do have capture button covered, capacitive capture buttons. I do understand there's some people that's not a deal breaker for them. Sometimes those, type of cases might cost a little bit more or something like that. And plus manufacturing, might not be in the budget for this year.
Well, back to it then.
So let's go ahead and let's weigh the case. All right, I've got my scale set up here on grams. What are we looking at? Wow. I mean, I knew it felt light, but 27 grams for a dual layer shock resistant case? That's pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and pop in the 17 Pro Max into the Crave case. Goes in nice and easy, and it's not coming out on the sides, so your phone is secure. And looking at that, I like when the dual layer cases, do the two tones, the two different colors because of the silicone, the hard TPU back here, and even into the camera ring. You see the dual. You see it all. Now the feel in the hand is very nice. It's, of course, it's a dual layer case, so it's going to add a little extra width, but it is a light case like we saw, so it feels good. It's got really nice grips along the sides. Holding it, it's very secure. It doesn't feel like it's going to slip out at all.
Cool.
Do we have any back tap? Let's take a look and see here. Well, wake the phone back up. I know it's enabled. No back tap, but that's okay. What do you want? Shock resistance, or you want a back tap every now and again? I'll be honest with you, I don't really use back tap that much. This is when I use it the most. I'm like, back tap, baby. Sorry. So let's go ahead and let's check on, the buttons on this thing. The buttons are nice, clicky, tactile. Love the buttons, the sleep to wake and all of that. It all sounds awesome. I mean, clicky, tactile, responsive buttons. Gotta love that. And the camera control, well, the camera control, it's there. But, you know, because of the case, you know, being a dual layered case, it's kind of down in there, but you know, you can get your finger in there. Would have liked to seen a covered button, because even too, if you had a covered button, you know, with the rays in there, you know, right in that little there, it might not be so much of having to push down into your phone to get to that button. But again, that's just me. And let's go ahead and look at the fit around the screen. If, you know, a little give around the buttons, but it snaps right back. Top is good and stiff. The bottom comes out just a little bit, but snaps right back. This is securely on your phone.
Noise.
Now the camera protection on this, I do have a screen protector on, but it does give a little bit of lip action for the protection around the screen. And so you should be good when you set your phone down. And then looking at the camera itself, that's got a really good raise. I think I dropped it too hard. Sent me a notification. Maybe it thought I was in a crash or something. Who knows? Where was I? The camera. The camera looks really, it has a nice deep lip around it. So when you go to set it down, you should be good. Take that. How about them magnets? So I've got my magnet paper here. What are we looking at? Oh yeah. Nice dewdrop with the 3 lines. A little bleed through, but not too bad. But you know, gotta see if it charges and do a little shake test. So I have my 160 gram weighted charger here. And it charges. How about that dewdrop? What are we looking at here? Yeah, I mean, they're clicking, they're saying hi to each other, but it's not too much, although it gives some resistance.
The resistance? What?
With the materials of the back of the phone and the grip, like the grip side here, with the little dimples. Let's do a little shake test and let's see what we can get popping off here. So, light, medium, hard. Hard. You get some hard shakeage off of that, which is really good. Let's go ahead and let's check out a magnetic wallet. So I've got my Andar magnetic wallet here. Pop. It pops on nice. And yeah, oh, that's some good resistance on that. You're not, yeah, if you've got a magnetic wallet, whoa, I'm gonna make my phone go, look at that. No, cancel. It's me, I swear. These iPhones these days are a little too sensitive. If you've got a magnetic wallet, MagSafe on this, the MagSafe is good on this. If you happen to be looking for a case that may be a little bit more thin, but you know, aramid fiber, nice and thin little case with MagSafe on it, I've got a video right here from on Thinborn. You know, they are a local Texas. They're out of Texas, little family business. Great little cases if you want to check them out. Guys, thanks for stopping by. Peace and love.